Shalom, shalom, Israel. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash, Yahweh being the Most High God, and Yahushai is who the world ignorantly calls Jesus the Christ. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who've been ruling well through the Spirit, teaching His word and believing His word to the best of their ability. Lord, when the Most High can increase them in the knowledge, and that the Spirit be upon them to endure unto the end. Mighty Shalom to the hopeful elect scattered four corners of the earth, teaching His word and believing His word in and not of congregations. Lord, willing the Most High put the Spirit upon them to endure. Shalom to the wives and the single sisters that's believers of this word. And Lord, willing the Most High continue to put on your spirit to endure and to continue to strive to be loving and silent and virtuous wives. And Lord, willing the Most High have mercy on the other brothers and sisters that's not in the faith. This video is inspired by Second Ezra, the 6th chapter, in the last verse. A few days ago I was reading that. Brother was going over, I think, Second Ezra, chapter 5, verse 23 to 27, I believe, and I read Second Ezra, the 6th chapter again, and it was just hitting. Heman was hitting. So, Lord willing, this video is edifying and straight to the point. This is Second Ezra, chapter 6, verse 59 in the G&T. It says, "If this world was really created for the sake of your people, why don't we have possession of it? How much longer must we wait?" And these are questions. Why don't we have possession of it? Is because we sinned against the Most High. We rebelled. We became sluggard, lazy. We started to serve other gods, right? Which those same guys that was on the other side of the flood, they are here today. They are here right now. And we're doing the same thing again because ain't nothing new under the sun. It says, how much longer must we wait? We must wait as long as the Lord say so. But through scriptures, we have the answer. When a fallen away come out, right? When the son of perdition is revealed, right? When Satan, when a kingdom is against itself, right? When a kingdom is against itself, it starts to fall. So slowly but surely, brothers is looking at the signs of when this place is gonna fall. But in the same chapter, it plainly explains. So what we're going to do is we're going to go all the way up. Salaki. We're going to go all the way up to verse 1. And we're going to read all the way to verse 11. Second Ezra chapter 6, verse 1 to 11. And it's going to make it more plain for anybody. It says, "He said to me, I made this decision before I created the world. Before the gates of the world were standing, before the winds were brought together to blow, or the lightning flashed, or the thunder rolled, before the foundations of paradise were laid, or the beautiful flowers appeared, before the powers that move the stars were established, or the armies of angels assembled, before the air was piled up high, or the divisions of the heavens given their names, before I chose Mount Zion as a footstool, before the present age was planned, or the scheming of its sinners was rejected, or my seal was placed on those who obeyed the law and laid up a treasure of faithfulness. Even then I decided that since I and I alone had created the world, I and I alone will bring it to an end. Then I asked, how long a period of time will divide the ages? When will the first age end and the next age begin? And that's a question. This is why we're here. When will the first age end and the next age begin? And throughout, all the way from Adam all the way till now, if we was to really look at it, this is an age period, one-sided, right? In the end of this age period is going to be a new beginning. We're going to see that in the following verse. Verse 8, and he answered, the interval will be no longer than that between Abraham and Abraham. He was the grandfather of both Jacob and Esau. And when they were born, Jacob was holding Esau's heel, which Jacob holding Esau's heel is symbolic to servant, basically being captive, oppressor. And Esau, his heel being grabbed is servitude, right? Esau represents the end of this age, right? Which in the KJV, Esau is the end of the world. And Jacob represents the beginning of the new age, right? So we're in a age all the way from the time Esau was born. This was an age, right? This is Esau's age. This is Esau's mark. This is Esau's kingdom, regardless if you accept it or not. Verse 10, it says, so if Jacob's hand is the beginning and Esau's heel is the end, do not try to find a space in between, right? Just like the video I just did earlier, right? We got work to do. And if you are a descendant of Jacob, right, especially the 12 tribes of Israel, you have work you need to be doing because you were created to be against the wicked, the wicked seed. But the Lord always chose a remnant that would actually stand bold against the workers of iniquity. Verse 11, Lord and Master, I said, please hear my request. On that early night, you showed me some of the signs of the end. Now, please show me the rest. So we basically just went over the signs of the end time before the end time even came. Because Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is what followed. So that means all our forefathers was waiting on the day of that old age. And that old age just been here for generation after generation after generation. It's time, excuse my language, it's time for the elites of Idumea and any other nation with them to get the fuck out the seat. Right? Let me just read this one too, because I just thought about it. Because it said, I just said the elect need to get out the seat. So I thought of Sirach. Which one was it? Sirach, I believe 12. Let me see if this is in verse 12. Right? Yep, verse 12. This is Sirach chapter 12, verse 12. Set him not by thee, lest when he have overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat, and thou at the last remember my words, be pricked therewith, right? And we over here want to be like all the damn nations. Continue to do that, and the nations will try to seek a way to overcome you or take your position, right? And we see this all throughout history that the nations don't give a damn what you got going on. Look what they did to Kanye. He was a billionaire and they stripped some money from him. Right? We have no control of this world. The only thing we have is the spiritual weapons the Lord give us, right? Which is praying, fasting, right? Open up your mouth and teaching this word, man, right? The knowledge, the wisdom, right? Because some people got the human wisdom, But the Lord is only giving his elect, let alone even the women, right? Their mindset, the real women that's coming in to serve Yahweh, their minds is still even better to the weakest Edomite, man. Right? Because Yahweh Bashim Shai is our power and our wisdom. Right? Every day it's a battle. Every soon as you wake up and when you about to go to bed. In between those, you always have a battle. Right? And why Ezra is talking about the end time, we should be in 2023, you should be having on your mind the end could be tomorrow. You should be moving like today is your last. Right? I want to get one of these precepts that I had on the side. Right? This is what we waiting for, because let me go back to 2nd Esdras again, that last verse. 2nd Esdras, that last verse, chapter 6, the last verse. What did it say again? It said, if this world was really created for the sake of your people, why don't we have a possession of it? How much longer must we wait? Right? We must wait as long as Yahweh Shai say. But we understand in Matthew 5, Yahweh Shai said, until all be fulfilled. This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, which we slowly seeing a falling away from this world, or a falling away from America, because you see all the nations is falling away, right? They're tired of being drunk by America's shenanigans. It says, in that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. And the son of perdition is being revealed each and every day. That's how you know we're at the end times, right? But it's not finished, because the elite is still on their high chair. They're still proud and prideful, and they're still mighty. They still have weapons that they have to release, because the Lord has the angels holding the four winds. And that four winds is that destruction. It says, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that he, as the Most High, sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High. That's why the Lord said in the gospel, the word must be preached four corners of the earth, right? Then the end shall come. That's when his kingdom is going to fall. When the word is spread four corners of the earth. And the word today, tomorrow, the next day, Lord willing, is going to continue to be given out, right? It's not enough brothers putting out YouTube videos, right? It's not that we gotta physically travel every place, because you can just do a YouTube video, click it, send that thing, and it could go wherever it goes. Wherever the Lord sends it is going to send. And if the Lord is using a vessel, you know, they can watch that video and then they can share it on their social media, right? What really has to happen is brothers have to teach, right? Let me get this sidebar real quick. Matthew, the 22nd chapter, verse 8, right? Going back to that 2nd Esdras, the last part of this question, why do we not have a possession of it? How much longer must we wait until the son of perdition is revealed? Matthew chapter 22, verse 8. Then saith he to his servants, the wedding is ready, but they which are bidden were not worthy. Go ye therefore unto the highways, and as many as ye shall find, bid to the marriage. Right? So those servants went out into the highways and gathered together all as many as they found, both bad and good. And a wedding was furnished with guests. Right? And then you'll understand, what is that garment? That the sincere milk, the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. That is your garment, right? And it's not enough of us that have that garment, because some of us are still saying Yahuwah, Yahweh, or Yu-Gi-Oh! Instead of calling on Yahweh Shema Shai and being sincere, right? Like I was reading Luke, the 12th chapter, and I wanted to get right into it with a lesson, but it hit me right away, right? Because when you go, I believe it's 1 through 10, when whereas Yahweh encouraging the disciples, and I just brought this out in the other video I just did, where he said, those that profess my name, I will profess their name in the midst of the angels, right? We got work to do. How can you say you really believe in the Lord and you're not exalting him? You're not about his business, right? Your wife or your little girl or your second or your third or your fourth wife, your little sugar boo that you might be liking, you put all of that first, because it's another one where it talks about the full rich man. We worried about planning and doing all these things. Like Sam always say, you know how to make the Lord laugh? Make plans, right? And you're not building up spiritual wealth, right? For me, I'm trying to work hard so that I can have my wives, not the ones that I have, and the ones that's in the future, because having a household is a gift from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, right? So the things that we do that pertains to these scriptures and rehearsing these righteous acts is being a husband. That's a form of the end, right? When the black Latinos and natives start putting their household in order, right? When the women start being more modest and be more fast to shutting the hell up, right? Let alone for men being ready to pick up that rod for correction and leadership. Most men want to give the torch to the women. These are all things as a whole on when that end will come. How long are we waiting? We're waiting for the elect to wake up, right? Let me get this one too. This is Revelations, the 7th chapter, verse 1. And after these things I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth. That's the destruction. Those are those missiles, those nukes that's going to come and destroy America off the face of the earth, right? It says that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree, right? And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living God, and he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea nor the trees, till we sealed the servants of our power in their forehead, right? And they're not sealed yet, right? Let's get let me get this in Ezekiel, the 9th chapter, verse 4. It says, and Yahweh Shemashai said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. This is not a physical thing where the angels of the men of the Lord are going around putting a physical mark on people. No, when you teach, you are putting a mark on people, right? Hold on. I got another one. It just left my mind while I was. Where is it? Oh, I think I know which one I want. You got the Romans 16:17, but this is going into like teaching wise. Like it says, now I beseech you, brethren, mark them which cause divisions and offense contrary to the doctrine which ye have learned, and avoid them, right? And that's a reward too, right? On towards the wicked. If you ain't cleaving to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, but you heard this word, you have been marked. So that's why when those nukes come, they're gonna come on the mark, right? They're gonna come on that target and destroy it, obliterate it. Doom is called woe to that mother sucker, right? Because they're going to be marked, right? But back to the Ezekiel
Strong's H8420.
12.
Tav.
Asher always corrects me on this one, right? Right? Because you want the you want your brothers, I don't know what just happened to the blue letter. You want all your brothers and sisters to get the right understanding, right? You don't want to give them something just made up, right? And this what it is. Desire mark, the outline biblical usage, mark as a sign of exemption from judgment. And if you ever worked a job when you marked for exemption, they wouldn't take no tax. You was getting all your dollars. So if we get in that sign of exemption from judgment, that means we have that mark that we most likely are the elect, and that when that destruction come, nothing will touch us, right? When you go to 2nd Ezra, the 16th chapter, verse 73, it says, actually, let's go to it, right? Dang, what did I just say? Oh yeah, 2nd Ezra, the 16th chapter. 2nd Ezra, the 16th chapter. I'll be having other precepts in my mind, and it just be crazy. I'm gonna start at verse 71. It says, "They shall be like mad men, sparing none." This is the wicked, the wicked of Esau, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And when you see the world or America coming to an end, yes, it is because of the nations, but it's really because of Esau. It's a done deal with the rulers that be, right? And just to nip it in the butt is the so-called white man and woman. That's the nation of Esau that need to be revealed. Because a lot of us don't believe that they're the adversary, right? 72. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses, right? Which is a whole nother lesson, especially dealing with New York on what they trying to do. Verse 73, then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire, right? They're going to be, the elect is going to be tried, right? And these are forms of showing you when Salaki, right? That's how you know how much longer you gotta wait, right? Do you see Jake being tried? Yes, slowly and surely, but is it at a whole all-time high? Is their faith getting tested? Can a non-elect see it? Can a 2/3 see that they strive and that they catch in hell, right? The men of the Lord haven't got persecuted. Sons-in-laws and daughters-in-law is coming for them, right? Sending them to the adversary to get persecuted. No, that didn't happen yet, right? Let alone in this same time, the men of the Lord, right? The Lord is going to make more precious than rubies, right? You don't see the men out here more precious than rubies, but through the Spirit, it's very small and short, right? Some cases I might look at myself towards the nations, not towards my own brothers, and maybe the 2/3, but I could be a 2/3. But in the midst of the nation, I could tell that I'm different than them, right? I could tell the Lord is working with me on some type of level. Why would the Lord give me women that's working to be loving and silent wives? Let alone I could see it. It's not that they're working and they're not. You know, the Lord blessed me with loving and silent wives, right? The Lord blessed me with women that they might be able to handle the type of man that I am. Sometimes the Lord might have them be quiet because, well, what can I say, right? This is all Yahweh Shem Yahushai, right? And for me to see what I can see now, this is what it is, right? The Lord is waiting for the men of the Lord to get in fucking order. The Lord is waiting for the women to get in order. At least some of them, the ones that could be considered wise of all. You still gonna have some wicked Israelite sisters that's gonna probably repent at the last second, and they might actually get saved, because we're gonna need women to repopulate this. The number one thing women is used for is sex. If that woman is not used, I don't know what you use for, sis. I don't even know why you here. You know what I'm saying? The number one thing is sex, to repopulate the earth, right? Even with that, a woman being a helpmeet, right? But that being a helpmeet comes with being a woman that's going to bear children, right? Genesis 3:16, right? We need more teachers that teach against this place, cry against this place, right? We need brothers to be seen of the nations, not saying be seen of men, right? But the nations have to see you standing up and bold for Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, right? You might have to go against a vocab Malone, right? And we can keep on going with this, right? Let me just get this other one that I've been holding in the stash. This is Luke chapter 21, verse 24. I use the Good News Translation just so it can just smack us straight to the point. It says, some will be killed by the sword, and others will be taken as prisoners to all countries. And the heathen will trample over Jerusalem until their time is up, right? And when we look at it, in this time, we was talking about Rome, right? 70 AD. And they destroyed Jerusalem. And then guess what? Later on, them damn Edomites went into the damn caves and became Geico. You know what I'm saying? Then after that, like 700 years to 1,000, you know, the Lord let them loose, and they came out and built the desolate places: Canada, America, the Caribbeans, Australia, Switzerland, Sweden, Europe. All these places, they rebuild it, right? And it says until their time is up. Just because Rome fell, it don't mean that their time is up until they go into full servitude. The Renaissance is their rebirth, the rebirth of Rome, right? But right before the Renaissance, you had the Dark Ages, where it was men of the Lord, right? Men of color, and maybe other so-called other heathens that was ruling. But Israelites were in a higher stature, right? Because we knew who our power was. We wasn't ashamed, right? But at the end of the day, this is when this time is up, when you know that the adversaries of Yahweh Shema Shai are out of their ruling seat. And if we can go look on the news, you know what I'm saying, go to your job, look at your money, you know, this freaking kingdom is still moving, right? Let me get this, I think it's Amos 9 and 8. Right? This is why the Lord is always watching the sinful kingdom. Amos chapter 9, verse 8. For lo, I will command. Wait, no, this is not it. Wait, hold on. Salaki, y'all. I thought I was just at Amos 9:8. Maybe my mind is everywhere. This is Amos 9:8. It says, behold, the ages of Yahweh Shemashai God are upon the sinful kingdom. Right? The eyes, I think I said ages. Behold, the eyes of Yahweh Shemashai power are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, save Yahweh Shema Shai. The Lord is watching. He's waiting for that time. Let alone brothers and sisters have to wait even more for this time to end, It's a lot of prophecies. It's a whole lot of this book that haven't even, fully came into fruition. This is Revelations, the 3rd chapter, verse 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Right? That hour of temptation haven't came 4 corners of the earth. Let's be serious. It hasn't. The famine of the word. I'm bringing out the word right now. Right? There's still brothers packing up a bowl, smoking crack. We still got women out here that want to be slut buckets and not wives. Don't matter how many a man got, but a woman don't want to be a wife. Yes, we are. The end is not here yet. It's here, but we're not fully. It's not fully developed, right? And to answer Ezra's question, we still gotta wait until they fully fall, right? Until the righteous, the elect, is known, right? We can keep going in, Lord willing. If the Lord allow me, I could probably hit it with a lammy back. But yeah, we waiting for the Most High Son Yahushua to come and get the Most High's children. Make sure you working out your position, man. Right? You working out so that you could be worthy in the eyes of the Lord to even be scarcely saved. If you ain't working on that, excuse my language, you a fucking background character, man. It's your brother Dagabar with another quick lesson, Lord willing, through the Spirit. Lord willing, it was edifying. If it wasn't, it's okay. We still gonna bring it out. And with that, shalom.